Okay, so I have to confess, I played just a little bit. I played just a little bit over the holidays, but I didn't progress the story or anything. I just played it a little bit. I bought an item from the store.
Well, I didn't know that. Oh, I did know that.
You
Because
did
you
know.
wanted to get the holiday achievement.
If you play Psychonauts, you buy something in the store on Christmas, and you get an achievement for that, and I didn't have that achievement.
What a scumbag move.
So I bought an item, but it's an item that will save us time in the future.
I can't believe you were scumbaging everybody like that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you right now.
So here we go, starting now.
So last time, yeah,
Psychonauts Part 3.
Part 3. Last time we played this, we I'm ready to get back in the field. I don't think we need all this.
Right now, you are a goal in the Psychonauts Fig campaign.
Mm-hmm. The Psychonauts, so depending on when you see this, the Psychonauts campaign right now has 8 days left, I think. And they are only $100,000 away.
That's not bad. They'll get a push.
So fingers crossed for Psychonauts getting what it needs. Again, it's a personal game to me, so I'm playing this game right now. It's probably 99 cents or whatever on Steam. And so I am perfectly fine playing the game or paying again for a game, even if Psychonauts 2 never came out.
But if the goal is met in the Fig campaign, you get to audition for a role in the game.
Potentially. They have other different things that are part of their campaign program, but like fun backer stuff.
If you did audition, it would be for the role of the toilet.
Yes. Yes. I think I mentioned before, these arrowheads are kind of important. So if I go along the way, those are the only things that kind of like slow your progress in the game, leveling up and stuff.
Hey, the king of the icicle course!
Hey, Les! You're awesome! You must be a psychonaut by now!
You ran a real life obstacle course once. You did the Ninja Warrior course, right?
I did do the Ninja Warrior.
How'd that go?
I finished it. It was a weird combination of... Oh, hold on. See, they're gonna kill themselves. That's the joke, is that the children are gonna kill themselves. They're real peppy. They're kind of like Amy Poehler and Bradley Cooper in Hot American Summer. But
it's like, you know how there's like sleepaway camp? This is like sleepaway forever camp.
Yeah, basically.
Mass suicide.
I'm just gonna pick up some of these things. I mentioned last time that these are Psy cards. You can buy Psy cards in the store, and then they'll level you up.
Is there a video of you doing Ninja Warrior? I remember watching a video of you doing it.
There was a video, but there isn't anymore.
Oh, Trouble in
Trouble in
Paradise.
Paradise. You already said.
That's
Trouble
my
in
thing.
Paradise.
That's my thing.
I'm just gonna get a couple Psy cards along the way, pick up some stuff, because I'm trying to multitask. There's probably maybe gonna be some of these videos that I'll just come in, I'll just play, I'll just get the stuff. We don't have to worry about it.
Scumbag everybody.
We're gonna scumbag it. But then we're gonna head to the next level, which I believe is Mila's elevation. You learn levitation, basically.
Yeah. Maybe I could do this guy's voice.
Crawler?
Cobwebs got you down.
For Crawler, are you gonna do all of his voices?
Come on up and score yourself a cobweb. A cobweb. Come on up and score yourself a cobweb.
So you obviously moved here from Canada.
True.
But did you, when you were there, were you an old coal miner?
Why?
Is that true? I heard rumors of you being.
Prospector. We don't have the coal. We just have oil in Alberta.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying.
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna have a cold.
Okay, hold on. We gotta figure out.
I can barely hear you.
I gotta get Mila to initiate. What are my objectives? What am I even trying to do? I gotta buy the cobweb duster.
Oh yeah, from the old guy.
Oh,
right?
I also have to return the brain tumbler. Right. Gotta return to the brain tumbler. We'll go down here. Forgot that I didn't do the brain tumbler again. Agent 9's lab, please.
So that sounds German.
Awkward Spaceman says, "Aw, shit, are we gonna get General Grievous tonight, Elise?"
I have a cough.
So you sound like him.
Okay, time to face my big
Just so everyone knows, we mentioned it last time, but there's key prompts there, even though I am using a controller. I'm using a
True.
I recommend using the controller, though I have played this game, I played like half of it with a keyboard and mouse just because I didn't have a controller at the time. So cry for me, please.
I was kind of bummed.
Nope,
I
that's
thought,
the wrong one. Damn it.
I thought we would play more games than we did over the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, me too.
For sure thought I would finish Rise of the Tomb Raider. Didn't.
I thought you should finish too. That's the boot one. So if you come back to this level, the good thing is you don't have to necessarily do every single section over again. You can just kind of like tell it which section you want to do. Because like I mentioned before, you have to collect the... Where's the little guy? Get me out of here.
Little guy.
There's a little yellow guy. He blows a balloon.
I think you should interact with the
Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha.
There's a little yellow guy who lets you just jump around from point to point of the level.
Destroy them all. Destroy them all.
So he wants me to do the level again. I don't want to do the level again, Sasha. I just got to get out of here.
Did you go to that side of you?
Well, problem is, you have to make sure you do the whole cube, otherwise you'll go at the wrong time and then you'll miss something.
Yeah, but can you go the other way on the cube?
Yeah, you can, but I'm just going all the way around one way. And then
Yeah,
all the way
you've done it a lot.
There's Sasha. Maybe I have to. I might have to initiate the level and then do it. That's the boot level, of course. See how everything is related, and then that's because he was a kid. Remember, he was a baby, and he had that thing hanging up there, so that's what that level is. This must be the boss. Alright, I'm gonna initiate one and then see if I can...
Destroy them all.
Oh, John Finger's in the chat.
John Finger!
Hey, Fingy.
He's gonna do
I was
this.
gonna message you today, Fingy. See how your holiday was, but I was kind of busy.
There's the mental cobwebs. What?
I was cutting my finger and then I got like a thread in the cut. It was gross.
So you beat that one. I gotta find this little guy. Let's try this one. He's a little yellow guy. There's some baggage. There we go. Alright, hold on. He's gotta be around here somewhere. What's going on? Destroy them all.
You're losing us.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the room. It might just be easier just to quit to the title screen. We'll try. We'll just see what happens when I go through all of it. Excuse me.
What are those guys called?
Those are like the sensors. I think they're called mental sensors or something. See how they look like sensor guys. Ow! It might be easier just to quit to the title screen. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way.
Is this too tough for you?
No, it's easy.
Everybody dance now.
So I did that one. Goes back into the box. We're just doing Cube of Doom again.
Yeah.
We're just speedrunning it. See, then it's there again though. I think we're missing something. Yes.
Quitting to the titties.
I'm quitting to the tile. This is gonna be easier. Now this should take me hopefully back to his lab. No!
Destroy them all.
Sasha. Sasha. What is going on? There's supposed to be a yellow guy around here. I've never come back into this level right after doing it. This. Those animations though, huh? Pretty good.
So there's Ninja Warrior. There's Ninja Warrior.
Uh-huh. It's not up though.
Not up because somebody just linked to Bruce doing Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, Bruce has
Right,
one that's
right.
up.
And Bruce commented like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He said James did it right after me.
Yeah. Hold on, you're not focusing here. We gotta figure out how to get to the little guy. What's going on?
I've got a little guy right here.
No.
A little guy?
I think it has to be around here somewhere. A little squirt guy.
See, when I played, I never used that little fast travel guy. I don't think.
I mean, he just moves you through different portions of the level. This level is a little different because it has this, but I'm just trying to get out.
Are you just missing him?
No, I don't think so.
So what?
I'm wondering if I got into some sort of weird loop because
Destroy them all.
I know to destroy them all. I'm just gonna use the bacon.
Destroy them all.
I
But
just,
usually you have to protect them all.
I just need to use the
Like,
bacon. Kill these guys. See, but then it's also not letting me use bacon either. What's going on? Just trying to boil him.
are you sure you played this game before?
Yeah. This is really weird. I've never gotten into this loop before. I mean, I guess I could just let him kill me, but
Eloy MP says, I heard James was playing Psychonauts, so I came.
I gotta use the smelling salts to
Like-
get out again. No, nothing.
Ejaculated.
Nothing. Hold on. There we go. That's what I needed.
Man,
Yes.
I want to go back to the real world that bad.
People in chat are accusing me of sabotaging this game. Sabotaging because I get so savage.
You think you get savage, but actually you don't get savage.
What do you say to me?
You barely rolling, child.
My nose.
Yeah, I'll put it in my mouth. Remember I was trying to lift you up by your armpits earlier?
I don't like that. I don't like my armpits being touched. I couldn't tell. I got to work today and I couldn't remember if I wore deodorant or not.
Look, I went into that
I wear
room instead
deodorant,
of that
but
room, the same
sometimes,
color.
you know, it's a Monday after the holidays.
Now we're moving on.
You wake up a little late, then you forget. Am I right?
See, this is what I was looking for. I know you're there, monster. Real quick, I need to want that to be that. Okay, got it. Chase that bunny. Chase that bunny. There's a lot of figments in this level that aren't any fun to get. I shot it. I defeat the big scary
that was
monster.
pretty easy. Oh, there's some emotional baggage.
Uh-huh.
Tell me I imagine.
There was a comment on the subreddit on the last video that we did, and they were like, "Oh, James playing Psychonauts. I really like when Elisa's in videos. I wish she would be in more stuff." And I was like, "Well, she has too much emotional baggage."
It's like, she's fucking crazy.
She's batshit fucking crazy. You know any part of this? I get these figments. I'm only gonna grab the figments that
You
are
are
along the
my
way.
own creation. I command you to stop. Dang.
It's like this game's just all puns.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It is mostly puns.
I love it.
I know. I know. Tell me about it. There's a path you can go up.
James, do you think Psychonauts 2 can make the funding it needs?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again, I think I don't know anything about their like official status, but like they seem pretty dead set on making the game. So my guess is that if they like most Kickstarters for actual full game, like if it's a Kickstarter for some very simple indie game, they might not necessarily need more than the money that they're asking for, but I think any game that is like a legitimate like full game is going to probably need a little bit more funding. Like Shenmue, they ain't making Shenmue on that much, you know? They're not making it on, how much did it make? $6 million?
Yeah.
They're not making it on $6 million.
No, I mean, they're getting outsider funding as
yeah,
well.
Absolutely.
Matt Gilgenbach he made Neverending Nightmares, and he's Infinitap games, but he made Neverending Nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
And his next game is Devastating Dreams.
Uh-huh.
He kickstarted Neverending Nightmares, and he's kickstarting his next game, but his goal for his second game was like very, very specific, like right down to the cent, because he knew from doing the Kickstarter for the first game, he was able to calculate like really exactly how much he needs, and he said, you know, I'm not trying to cheat people out of money.
Yeah.
I know what I need to make the game, and that's what I'm going to ask for, and I want to be very specific about that.
Yeah.
He's a really, really nice guy, and Neverending Nightmares is a great game.
Is it how many people are in his studio? Or?
So I don't think there are that many of them, and I know his artist is based out of Michigan and does the art for him. Then it might just be him and that artist. You know, I'm not entirely sure.
Introduction of a new character.
Oh, sorry.
He's a mad scientist who actually I find to be quite creepy. He has a metal claw for a hand.
Muff Commander 69 says, my friend told me that I need to stop singing I'm a Believer because it was getting annoying. I thought she was kidding, and then I saw her face.
What do you think's wrong with my brain, Doctor?
How should I know? I'm a dentist.
I can't believe you just fell for that.
I didn't. I pre-read it before I read it aloud to you, but I loved it, so I read it to you because I wanted to share it.
Muff Commander just goes from chat to chat.
I'm telling you, you can command my Muff because that was amazing.
No one commands your Muff.
I am no Muff. That's what when I stabbed the what are they in Lord of the Rings? The 9 Riders.
The ring wraiths?
The ring wraiths.
I'm coming up there
I don't know why I wanted to
What is
say.
wrong, Rasputin?
You blanked hard.
Explain, Sasha.
That's like everything I'm about.
Yeah, I know. That's like your thing.
Anyway, when anyone stabs the ring wraith, she says, "I am no man." I would do the same to say, "I am no Muff." Except I'm mostly.
It'd be funny if 'cause that's the Lich King, right? Is that the Lich King? There's no way to get any higher. I can't get any higher. I'll need levitation to do it. So then he pulls me out.
I had no idea you were.
Hey, Agent
Oops, sorry.
Dello, the mental minx.
That's what I'm calling. That's what I call you, the mental
Need
minx.
this oarsman's badge to reach her at the docks. I'll try to determine where this interference is coming from. Return when you've earned your levitation merit badge.
All right. No problem, Sasha. I'll be back with my merit badge
Where would you like?
to the docks.
It's time to go to the lake.
Yes, sir, Admiral, sir.
Pretty Jumble says, I've been really enjoying the editing in Funhouse vids lately. I'm going to assume it's 100% due to Elise. No. Everybody is really, really talented at editing, and everyone's really funny. I'm trying to do my best to keep up and meet their standards. I hope I'm doing that, but everyone is really, really incredible.
Oh, found something. So this is the dowsing rod. You use this to find deep arrowheads.
Brain Flakes, are we going to see you guys do a playthrough of Wind Waker or Twilight Princess?
Wind Waker, huh?
We've tried Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. love Zelda, but I would love to do a playthrough of Twilight Princess
Are you
HD.
okay? I had the strangest machine
Yawning?
dream about.
Because it's
Yawning?
Twilight entering the
Sasha
Twilight
and
realm,
I
there's
invited me
thoughts
down
of
to a
sleep.
secret lab, and
Something's wrong with Dogen. Did you notice Dogen was in that dream world? No brain.
He's completely brainless. The
The
dream was
Scarecrow.
true.
Yeah.
This is a game just an analogy for what Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, an analogy for it.
Like this crazy dream thorn bush straight.
Have you ever seen Camp Lazlo?
You go to the TV lounge.
You ever seen
I'm on
Camp
the
Lazlo? It's a
Just
cartoon.
need a little more advanced training.
I always got sad when I was watching Camp Lazlo because I always thought that like it could have been a really good Psychonauts cartoon.
Never seen it. It was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but later.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna sneeze, but then it passed.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get one more deep Arrowhead.
Awkward Spaceman said, asked me if there are any words that I still pronounce the Canadian way or spell the Canadian way. You know, if I'm speaking to anyone from back home, then I will. But I pretty much just adjusted all my spelling because, you know, if I was writing copy for the show that or TV show that I used to work on, and I used any Canadian or UK spelling, it was wrong, and I adjusted the way that I speak so that it doesn't sound as Canadian.
So you get one more deep Arrowhead. Nope, I don't do it. See, the closer you are, the easier it is to tap and pick them up. See, now I have 180. This is how you get Arrowhead super fast. The first thing you should buy in this game should be Deep Arrow, or the Deep Arrowhead Finder.
Dante the Pyro says, at least I miss you on Man-Ups, but at the same time I was watching Ian slowly lose his mind. You can't lose what you never truly
Boom!
had. I'm kidding. Ian is one of my best friends.
Okay, I'm just gonna canoe over there. Hey old man, let me canoe.
Boss Cowbell says, James, is Psychonauts anime?
No.
Wouldn't a Psychonauts anime be really cool?
It would. Well, that's what I was talking about with Camp Lazlo.
And then Raz got really overpowered.
So close.
And I'd love for you all to come. It's levitation training, baby, and it's fun. Just
Do you guys have any questions for James to distract him from playing this game he loves?
Hold on, I just need to... There we go. That's where it was. 220. We're doing good. I have a merit badge now, so you have to let me do this.
Good one, Bobby.
Hey old man, I need to use a canoe.
Check it
You're a
out.
marriage bed.
I'm an
I'm an oarsman.
first class.
Border Drake wants to know, James, if Smite had a skin of Raz, would you lose your shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Smite had an Smite introduced a Kiri Pamu Pamu, basically Kiri Pamu Pamu skin for Bastet. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. She does the pon 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 dance and everything. Problem is, I don't play as Bastet. I'm no good as her.
Yeah.
So, and also the couple times I tried with her, the voice pack made everyone hate me.
Paco Linvera, James, how much do you bench?
Like max? I don't know.
We don't know. Maybe we'll never know.
Yeah, maybe I work out with like 240, 245.
Don't worry. I got
Luigi Boy, at least what do you think about the Imperial system? I think it makes sense. I'm 165 centimeters tall.
Gotta go. The race is starting.
What else is there to know?
What is there to know?
Hey,
I don't know.
Listen, I made you something. It's kind of stupid, but
You know what I like?
No,
I like that Lily has a relationship with Raz where she's like, I'm into you, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, cause like, while she is kind of the, you know, she is kind of the, oh, I'm a damsel in distress kind of character, she's still like, I've decided that this is what I want, and that's it.
It's like Stan and Wendy from South Park.
Kind of, yeah. She's less up her own ass.
Yeah. Muff Commander 69 says, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter. Like that?
Anyway, I gotta play a little.
I have been ordered to report
Korea 24 wants to know what you think Psychonauts' flaws are.
Sasha showed me how to shoot.
The camera isn't always great, like most games around this time of its ilk. There are a couple portions of the game where you, like, that's why I got the dowsing rod so early, because it says, like, oh, well, to proceed, you should buy this thing from the store, which just costs a certain amount of money. So it's like, it slows the game down. The end of the game is, like, pretty creepy. Like, all the beginning is, like, fun, like, cool levels, and then, like, there's levels later on, they're, like, super creative. There's a level, no spoiler alert, there's a level later on where you're playing a board game, and that's very, very cool. Like, you're moving the pieces around.
You got a chance to be voicing this game, you shitting all over it.
I'm not shitting all over it. It's my favorite game. It's my favorite game, but I'm gonna be honest about certain things that, you know,
don't blow this for
personal
us.
things.
Just because Ziggy whatever in chat wants to know doesn't mean you blow this for
There
us.
should have been a scene where Mila gets just pounded, just get ruined, tear that Brazilian ass up. This is a levitation skill, which also I like because it's unique. But yeah, so the end of the game is not nearly as charming. It gets pretty dark and pretty serious. This level, by the way, is a real biatch to try and get all the items.
Follow me, darling. Now for this last one,
Once you get up in the air,
Basically, she just teach me how to do it. Get up there and hwah!
balloon to float. Just jump for those rings as high as you can and then do your side float. Don't be
Lucas the
afraid,
drummer
darling.
wants to know, did you guys get the Camp Whispering Rock tier in the crowdfunding campaign?
No, that one was $10,000. That was $10,000. That was a $10,000 tier.
Rufio!
Sad reality about how much money we make.
Rufio wants to know at least how much do you bench?
and
I
I'll
don't
give you
bench.
that
Not yet.
badge
You've been
for
squatting though.
I can squat about, I can back squat about,
I know how much.
65, about 65 pounds. I weigh,
That's for reps.
for reps. I weigh 100 and,
Stay on the ball.
I don't know,
and you're
117
You wanna get
pounds.
higher and see if you
So,
can get all those rings
Not
spinning.
quite my body weight.
Yeah, but most people can't squat their body weight.
Mm.
I mean, that's true. My goal was always, I want to be able to bench. You have to be able to bench your body weight. My thing. Bench your body weight, squat 1.5 times your body weight, and then deadlift twice your body weight. But then the problem is once you do that, then it becomes now you have to be able to bench 1.5 times your body weight. This level is
Unhurious wants to know.
you're like whatever.
So here's a question. What's the difference between working freelance and being employed in America, social security wise or otherwise? Well, it's funny because when I was at Game Trailers, I was freelance
Fantastic. What's
for 3 years.
No,
I'm coming to Funhouse. I'm an actual like staff employee. So at Game Trailers, I didn't have benefits, didn't contribute to any kind of like 401k or anything like that.
Darling, float over here, will you?
But it's the kind of thing that you get if you are a staff member of a company.
Basically, it means that the company will kind of like look out for you. I guess you could say like they'll not necessarily look out for you, but they will give you benefits like health insurance and stuff like that. And, oh, don't worry, I got your bag. They'll give you. Somebody's trying to find these figments. They'll give you 401k, which basically means that they are matching the amount of you can put money into your retirement savings, and then they'll match it, or I don't know. You get paid time off. That's something that you don't get.
Crazy Bunny Rabbit says, "Will you watch Huber's clarinet recital?" Of course, I used to play the clarinet, so I love Huber, so I can't wait.
Let's take it a little
I played the saxophone.
Saxophone.
Ooh, look at the crowd.
See that draft up above, darling?
Okay, yeah, I
Jump
see it.
into it and float and see where it takes you.
Dante the Pyro said.
No.
Dante the Pyro said Elise looks like she could bench a denim jacket in a Nickelback record.
I don't know. Is that a lot?
That's too much.
Take me over there, baby. Oh, see, but there's other stuff over here too. Somewhere around here. Maybe it's not this room. There's a room that has Mila's safe. If you remember from the other ones, you find the people's safe, and then you can find their memories in those safes. Mila's memory is fucked up. Fucked up. Do you know what Mila's memory is? Like that she tries to suppress? Because they have like their happy memories.
I don't remember really.
It is rough, which is another thing. The game does it really well.
You're not gonna spoil it, right?
No, we'll get there. That's definitely. There's certain things that I'm gonna try and make sure to pick up in this game.
Lucas the drummer asked, "Are you guys watching Fargo?" We watched all of Fargo season 2 when it aired.
Yeah.
It was magnificent.
There we go. Ooh. Ooh. So like stuff like that camera angle, not exactly perfect for jumping and stuff.
Exterminator 556. Who would you say is the boss of Funhouse? Probably Matt Peak.
Yeah, Matt Peak. Let's see. Who else would you consider the boss of Funhouse? You know better than anyone, right?
Bruce.
James is pretty.
Fuck you
deal.
say to me?
I didn't say that to you.
Fuck you say to me?
Watch your language. How come you never curse and then you stream and then you curse and... Oh, what's that? It brings out the dirtiest in you. Watch me ride this.
I ain't never
Watch this.
scared. What? I feel like I'm watching Rayman.
Stops. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these. I want to make sure I have enough levels. Cool thing about this is that, see this power ball here? You get a high enough level and then you can run with it and it'll have spikes on it. It'll hurt. Give me those. Give me those figments. They're always really gratifying to pick up. This little party. Do you like this party? Sexy Brazilian party.
Did you notice a huge difference in the HD conversion?
I mean, yeah, you can see it here. It's pretty noticeable.
I don't remember what the.
Did you play it on this? You might have played it on PC, didn't you?
I played it when I played the most of it.
Uh-huh.
I played it on the 360.
Oh.
And then I replayed some of it on the PC.
I mean, the big thing is it's not 4x3, but like the textures look much better.
Sockmaster wants to know, Elise, what's James's most annoying quality? He got too handsome.
Uh-huh. I
He got
refuse
too
to stop.
handsome.
I said I'm not stopping.
He hasn't closed cupboards.
Well, what am I getting out of those cupboards? Treats for you, probably.
What?
Treats.
Fuck you say to me?
Watch your language. Oh, we found a trace. We found a safe. Hold on. I gotta get this safe. See, now we can see some of our memories. Mila's Adventures.
It's gonna be really depressing, right?
No, not this. So the first
Oh.
one you
Oh,
always
yeah,
find
yeah.
is always their idealized
Yeah.
memories, and then you find other stuff that reveals their darker past. See, look at her. She's doing all kinds. This is another thing too. This always really depressed me, because wanting more, playing a game like this and wanting more out of it, when you see stuff like this where it shows you like, who's this guy? Look at that villain up there. They're going on psychic adventures and stuff. Where are they there? Who's this guy in the back with the sharp teeth?
Those hips don't lie.
This, I think the guy in the far right might be in the new Psychonauts trailer.
You didn't
Or in
analyze the
concept
trailer?
art.
The concept art?
No, I didn't. This guy, look, he has a helicopter with machine guns, and then there's a pile of people being things. Like, there's stuff there. And then there's sexy hot bikini with cool devil man. I don't know. I like that it shows cool backstory. Look at that.
Can't wait to see what the reality is.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. He raped her. Is that the reality?
Oh, come on now. Don't talk about Sasha that way. He has his own demons too, but they're not as bad as Mila's.
Brad Grenz, love Brad Grenz, says the movie Attack the Block is based on Elise. What
Don't-
you thinking, bruv?
Don't encourage
What you
her.
thinking?
Don't encourage her. She thinks her name is Bruv. Oh yeah, you can teach you about all the different safety things that the ball can protect you from.
James, can you explain the whole...
Fire!
This is from Denick Guy. Can you explain the whole James being the voice of the toilet and the new Psychonauts and what that's all about? Basically, you have a potential audition should the goal and the FIG campaign be met to audition for a voice of a toilet in Psychonauts 2 because a long time ago in an old video you expressed your love for Psychonauts, which you do pretty frequently.
I have often. It's been so often that now it became a thing for me to mention it and then Bruce to make fun of it.
Yeah.
It became so frequent, and then and then what that became was, I mean, it's based on it. It's not a joke. I genuinely feel like when. So it's weird. It's hard to qualify certain things like this. Because it's like, well, what makes a game better than anything else? Like, it's hard to say. But if someone asks you what your favorite movie is, and you don't necessarily know why, but you can definitively say, then that's, you know what it is. What's your favorite movie?
Royal Tenenbaums, probably.
It's hard to say
it's
because
hard.
it's like there's a lot of good stuff. Like, I like a lot of video games, but for me, if someone asks me what my favorite movie is, I say Gattaca. And when people ask me
It's a great movie.
When people ask me what my favorite video game is, I say Psychonauts, because those are just the first ones that I'm always like yes, and over time it's never changed. So, Angelo guy.
But then the toilet thing came about because you years ago were saying if there's ever a Psychonauts sequel, please let me be a part of it. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
I'll play a talking toilet.
Someone asked a question on an early episode of Open House and said if you could be a voiceover character in any game, and I said if there ever was Psychonauts 2, I'd love to be a part of it in some way. Okay, so this is cool. The last part of this level is a race, and I said I'd do anything for that game, even voice a toilet. So, racing Bobby Zilch.
Did Deus Ex get delayed again? It got delayed before.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know.
about
Maybe
no
your
Deus Ex.
information's delayed. I don't know. But
This is the worst part of
Unhurious
the
wanted to know what you think my best quality.
Your best quality? Your sense of humor. You have an amazing sense of humor.
Because I'm ugly.
No.
So I gotta work on my sense of humor,
No.
compensate.
I actually think that you have such a good sense of humor that you think you are unattractive, even though you are not. You think that you have to be unattractive as though you've developed your sense of humor to compensate for something, but you haven't. It's astounding. Are you making a weird face? I'm trying to concentrate on win this race. Bobby Zilch. Look at this level! This level is awesome as long as you only have to do it once. If you have to go back in and collect all those little figments, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, bumped it there.
Ooh, almost
Bad
got
bump.
it. Almost
Bad
got
bump.
it.
He's running my tail. Bobby Zilch.
This is a beautiful looking level.
Yeah, it's awesome. That was a little short. Yeah. Big shoe there. That could have popped you through. That basically popped you.
I think my
the end of the
Twitch
level.
chat is way behind
Why?
your maybe not.
Suck on that, Bobby. You
What
can
are your
actually.
favorite animes? Do you like darker shows like Death Note, Serial Experiments Lane? I've never heard of Serial Experiments Lane.
I don't know what that is.
I'll write that down right now. I like Death Note a lot, which I didn't anticipate because I started reading the manga several years ago, and then I thought, it seems a little juvenile. But I will write that down. Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
What is it? Serial Experiments Lane.
Well, I have to go see Ford Crawler to get. I beat stupid Bobby Zilch.
Delicious. Hey, looks
Looks like you're ready to take on a new psychic power.
You bet I am.
Ready to come back and get your new merit badge?
Oh, well, not yet.
All right.
Nothing
Get
more to
Hayes
report this
says,
time,
what are some
right?
good fast-paced animes? One Punch Man, of course.
One Punch Man is the best. If you are interested in anime, you haven't watched One Punch Man, believe the hype.
Yeah, and if you don't want a Dragon Ball lol, what other...
Like,
I feel like, not a great anime, but High School of the Dead has no real, like,
yeah.
lull or just
Yeah.
constant...
I feel High School of the Dead is, I wish it wasn't so gratuitous, is my thing about it. Like, it's gonna sound crazy, but the big boobs in that show are distracting to me. And it's also, like, weird, like, not, like, it's almost impossible to feel sexually, like, reaction to the boobs. Like, it feels like it's talking down to you, I guess is the thing. It feels like it's being immature.
If you float
Can't all be
some
Lawrence.
areas, you might get a
Get off
little
on
more
anything.
oomph than usual.
So I haven't finished it, but at least the beginning of Parasite is really intense.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot happens in most of the early episodes of Parasite, and I notice it kind of slows down after like episode
If you
10 or
float
11.
in some areas, you
So I haven't
might
finished it
get
yet,
a little
but
more
I
oomph
would
than
like to.
usual.
It's a really long thing, but One Piece is one of the best mangas or things I've like ever read. One Piece is really good. I've never seen the anime though. I've heard it's slower.
My favorite manga is 20th Century Boys, which if you're a fan of, if you've ever read Monster, or what's the Astro Boy like
Oh,
one?
Pluto?
Pluto. It's the same person, but I like 20th Century Boys a lot. Manga. There's live action movies too, but
I don't remember what room it is that has Mila's her other bad memory. Look at that. What's so funny? You can't just laugh at something.
there's people in the chat making me laugh.
Carry more Psy Blasts. When you get to the point where the Psy Blast it ricochets off other people and dings around on them, that's really good. I think I already passed the room that has Mila's little nightmares, and I think I need the Cobweb Duster to get there anyway. Basically, you fight like a demon. You literally fight her demons.
I got the Cobweb Duster when
Yeah.
I played.
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember bits and pieces of it. That's how I pretty much remember everything in life.
Uh-huh.
Try
Over
to
there.
block a lot of stuff out.
Who's
Hey, Mila.
that I see?
Oh, okay. Levitation. Now I can go back into the other world.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Thank you, Agent Vodello. Now it's back to the lab to save
Master Sword 11 wants to know
Logan's
what
working
Zelda
his
games
arms.
we've
He's
enjoyed.
watching TV.
What Zelda games? I mean,
I love so many of them.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is
It's your favorite, right?
I mean, Ocarina of Time is also really up there. I think just like in terms of maturity and like stuff to do, Twilight Princess is just like bar none.
I love Link to the Past. My favorite game ever. I love Ocarina of Time. I love Wind Waker. I love Twilight Princess. I love Spirit Tracks. Like Phantom Hourglass. Loved Link Between Worlds. Couldn't get into like Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons.
What was the speedrun we were watching last night? Was that Oracle of Ages?
That
With telekinesis.
It was a Game Boy Advance game.
I couldn't
think.
see because I didn't have my contacts in. But I think it was one of the Oracle games. It wasn't Minish Cap.
When you've
Ha!
gotten your destination. Oh, good throw.
I hit him.
Now, let's see if you can.
Not a fan of Skyward Sword.
Well,
Which, here's the thing. Comparing it to the other games of its ilk, it's not... It's like...
sure he's actually
To me, it was like, ugh. It was less than. Which no Zelda game has ever felt like it's been. But I'm sure if it was its own game, I would have thought it was pretty okay. But yeah, it's just very repetitive. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Okay,
shut
last
down.
one. Don't be shy. Now, let me show you something. Pick
Okay.
the trash can up and aim your toss at the
Do you
side
ever
of the
wonder if you
caravan.
like Psychonauts so much because you played it at a time in your life when it just resonated so much, and so now you have this huge nostalgic connection?
Yeah. I mean, yes, but I've also taken upon myself to revisit it and then see if I still enjoy playing it. But absolutely, I mean, same with Gattaca. I remember I watched that movie just over summer. Came on HBO at like. So the summers when I was younger, all I would do is I would just like stay up really late, and then and like watch movies or watch TV. And so I stayed up really late, and then something ended, and then I think Gattaca came on at like 1 a.m. or something. And I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting, thinking that I would just put it on and fall asleep, and I was just like totally engaged for the whole movie. So
That's the experience I had with Noises Off. When I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
9 or something, it was just on TV, and I was homesick or something, and I watched all of Noises Off at like 2 o'clock.
mhm.
And it's a movie about people putting on a stage play, but like Christopher Reeve is in it, and Michael Caine, and
Real quick, looks like Ouija Boy. Have you seen Deadpool trailer dubbed over with One Punch Man?
I haven't.
Called
Have you?
Dead Punch. I haven't seen it, no. But that sounds like something we need to make a note of so we can
One
watch
pool.
later.
Seems that the sensitive circuitry of the brain tunnel
For the record, when that first Deadpool trailer came out, I was like, I didn't think it looked bad.
It wasn't
Like,
great though.
but I was like, why are other people funnier than Deadpool? Isn't he supposed to be the funny one? The second one I thought was better. I thought DMX music is funny, and then I thought they were giving Deadpool the lines that were actually the funny ones. So I am officially excited for them.
I watched that trailer and I said, this isn't some kind of Suicide Squad. I only watched some kind of Suicide Squad.
I don't understand how people were like. This is why I don't understand about some people, and I think it's me. But like everyone hated the Batman v Superman trailer because it had Doomsday at the end. Yes, cheesy, but I think that the Suicide Squad trailer was like just horrible.
Which one?
The one
The
that
only
came
one?
out of yeah.
I didn't think it was horrible.
I mean,
I
I-
just
none that-
assumed that there wasn't much that existed yet for it that was showable in a trailer.
I get
That
that.
was my assumption on it.
I get that, but I still was like nothing like this. I don't want to see. I don't care about seeing this really at all.
My problem with the Suicide Squad trailer was the first time I watched it, I was like, what is this, some kind of Suicide Squad?
And then turns out
It
is.
was.
Can't get a good grip.
Yeah, my face. Grab the bunny. Can't grab it. The telekinesis is not really used all that much in this game. That I recall. There's like puzzle solving and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna figure out what's going on here. Dogen!
Why are you screaming? All right, I remember.
This turn of events always confused me. Because in the dream, like in this world, that's how he gets the brain out. He crushes pepper on their nose and he sneezes it out. Now Dogen doesn't have his brain, but we checked before and he didn't have his brain
Yeah.
either.
Don't you feel
So you're saying that was an imposter brain?
I'm just saying it's unclear when they're pulled into the psychic realm how they lose their physical brain.
Would you drop it in your
Is this all a dream?
Now,
Is this game
don't
just
you
a dream?
solid foods for 6 hours.
Sort of. Oh, he's next.
I missed who asked it, but earlier there was a question regarding whether you are more in the DC camp or the Marvel camp.
I
I don't think
get
you
into a
need to
camp.
be.
I'm not in a camp.
And I enjoy both. There are things that I think are better in each, within each set of properties.
Uh-oh, boss fight. Boss fight. This is actually kind of a tough boss fight. I think you can only do this boss fight if you get a...
Is that
You
trying to
get
latch onto his
telekinesis.
head? Oh, it's on that brain.
Yeah. Hey, here's the weird thing. Have you seen those blueprints somewhere before?
No, not that I recall. Have you?
Yeah.
Where?
You know, when we were in Coach Oleander's dream, there was that room that was open and there were blueprints in the back.
Coach Oleander did it. Killed him. It was him.
I'm not saying yes. I gotta destroy the brain. Ow. I don't remember how to beat these guys. Oh, he can't find me. Oh, right. Okay.
I'm fairly certain I played this boss.
No.
Man, I am so smart. Confusion. Grenade.
Show me your belly. Now I got him. I'm sure there's some speedrun technique to getting this guy more. Ah!
Yeah, people came here for an awesome game done quick. So,
You're confused.
poor Benson. We've been home on vacation, so he hasn't gotten to sleep as much. And I didn't really want it to be a big shock for him to go from us being around all day to not being when we go to work today. So we took him to the office, and he doesn't get to sleep at all.
Oh no.
Um,
Doesn't get to sleep during the day.
So
Poor boy.
he went to the bedroom earlier where he likes to sleep, but then I guess he was lonely, so he came out here and he's like, oh,
He's a little boy.
oh. I'll tweet out a picture of him right now. Take a picture, and that way you guys can see.
Boom!
If you care, you might not care at all.
Got that brain? Oh, I forgot to fight it.
Tweet it out. He's curled up in his little bed next to us because he doesn't want to be alone.
Whoa.
But he's so tired. I can tell he's so tired.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. This guy. Yeah. In there. Aha. I always forget that this boss fight is even in the game. Ooh. Smashed you, bro. He fainted. I'm trying to think what's next.
Is this a nightmare?
See?
Or a
See?
plan? Or both?
The blueprints.
Wait a minute.
He recognized that place.
Sorry, I had to abort the experiment. Something unbelievably urgent has come up and I
guy
must
evil?
leave immediately.
I know.
Flashing 9 up.
You'll never believe.
Hold that thought. In a rush. Official Psychonauts business.
Wait. So is this.
He saw something he should.
You forgot your.
See what he left? He left the door. The door is the thing that you can put on people. So remember how I said that then the game goes to nighttime? Now the game's nighttime.
I don't think I got to night.
You must have gotten nighttime.
Ever since I stepped through the static
I'll have to see what happens there.
You did
I knew
Lungfishopolis.
I wasn't obsessed with me.
Yeah.
So he must have.
Yeah, I guess. Like I said, the most of the way that I remember things is little
I've got to tell
pieces.
Lily. She's waiting for me down by the boathouse.
Down by the water? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Better hurry.
Better hurry.